Hi, my name is Heenal Rajani, and I'm the co-founder of Reimagine Co. Reimagine Co is a package-free grocery store right in the heart of downtown London. It's a great honour to win this award. I'm a newcomer to London. I've been here just about 3.5 years, and it's a wonderful city. I love this city. It's a great honour at this time to be a part of a group of people who are trying to make real change, not just in London, but in the world. The pandemic has been a difficult time, of course, but it's also a time of opportunity. It gives us the opportunity to think about what is the kind of world that we want to live in? How do we want to relate to our neighbours? How do we want to connect? What is it that we want to take into the next decade? And the pandemic, the strange time that we're living in, is an opportunity to reimagine our lives, reimagine London, reimagine the future. I moved here to be with my now wife, where we had a long distance relationship spanning many thousands of kilometers. And I moved here in 2017, we got married, had kids. And when I first started living in London, when I first arrived in Canada, I couldn't work, I didn't have a work permit. So I started volunteering. I volunteered at Innovation Works, which is an amazing place. I got connected with such awesome people, and I got a real sense of the social enterprise and change-making movement that lives here in London. A personal mission of mine, so the London Environmental Network, of which I'm on the board, has set a vision that London could be one of the greenest cities in Canada by 2030. And I think for me that's very exciting to think about. Like, London thinks of itself as a small town. It's a big, it's a decent sized city, but it has this small town mentality. And I'm sick of when I tell my friends back home in England where I'm living now, they said, "Oh, I didn't know there was a London in Canada." I'm sick of people saying that they haven't heard of London, or this is the other London, or it's a poor cousin of Toronto. I want London to be on the map. I want London to be recognised internationally, and I think it's a beautiful city, a unique city. It's a forest city. Has a great community of change makers, people doing exciting things in the world. When I did get my work permit, my wife and I wanted to do something that harnessed all our different skills, our different experience. And so Reimagine Co is a manifestation of that, from the community development background that I have and my wife's business background, coming together into this business that is about environmental sustainability. It's about local food, it's about creating community, it's about how can we live together in a better way? How can we together be more sustainable? How can we create a better future for our children and our children's children? I want to say a special thank you to my wife, Kara, without whom none of this would have been possible. She's my partner in crime. We co-create, we work together, we live together, we do everything together. I would like to thank my parents as well for inspiring me and giving me the confidence in myself, and for showing me what it's like to be successful in business and in life. And I want to thank London for being so welcoming to me, to show up here as a newcomer 3.5 years ago with not knowing a single person in the city apart from my wife. And now I walk down the street and I always bump into people I know. My wife jokes that I've been here 3 years, she's been here 40 years, and I know more people than she does. I think it's only half a joke. So London's been a very welcoming place to me. It's been when I first moved here, I wasn't expecting it to be so warm and welcoming and to feel so at home here. So thank you, London, for providing the canvas for me to do my work and express myself.